Hey everyone at Reveal. I wanted to show you a new, it's not that new, but a new extension that I'm using. We talked about it briefly. It's called Skatter, but I wasn't using it at the time, and I do have a new client that uses a lot of plants in her designs. So anyway, I wanted to show you what this can do and how it's been helping me here. So what I need to do is get some ladies mantle kind of masked in this area. So what I'm going to do is grab my component here, ladies mantle, and just kind of set that to the side out here. And then what I want to do is just put this in, and you know how it can be when you're trying to move, copy and paste and get them all in there. It can really take time, and if you get a lot of stuff going on in your model, really slows it down quite a bit. So here's how it works. Here's the extension. It's Skatter, and go ahead and click on that. And you got to do it on a group. So the ground level right here is all grouped. And what I'll do is just go ahead and click on this pick positions to get started. And what I'll do is just start picking points in this space. And these will be the locations where that lady's mantle is going to show up. So I think so far this has been pretty slick. Okay, so then you just go ahead and hit done when you're ready. And then you want to do right here, it says scattered objects. So this will be your scattered object. Go ahead and click this box to add it and click the plant. And that just kind of shows you an inference of where all of those are going to be located. Go ahead and click done. And then what you want to do here is you can change the rotation of each plant so it's not all facing the same way. So I'll just do random rotation here, and you can actually adjust that a little bit more if you want. I'll just leave it as it is. That's totally fine. And then the size, you can actually adjust the size a little bit. So if you do like random scale, you can adjust the X, Y, and Z axis from minimum to maximum. So this is 80% of this model that you see here, this component, and then it can go up to 120% above that. Or you know what I mean, 20% above the 100% size that it is. So what I'll do is probably just go ahead and make this 100 for each one of these, because I want it to be at least the full size of what I'm bringing in. And actually you have to click this button to do each one separately. And I'll leave it at 120%. And then what you want to do is just click on generate, and that will generate that random rotation. They're a little bit different sizes here, and that should do it. So then it all groups together as one. I'll go ahead and delete this out, but it is all grouped as one. So you do want to make sure that you put that on its own tag. I'm just doing something called, well, back ladies mantle is what I tag it under. That way you can kind of turn it on and off when you're ready for it. So I think this has been really helpful so far, and this works on hills and slopes where, you know, when you're moving a plant around, you know how it can be where you're like trying to grab a single plant and you're copying and pasting. You know, sometimes you get lucky and you can stay on the same plane that you're at. Sometimes it just doesn't quite do it. So you can even see here, it kind of froze my screen up a bit when I was doing that. So like if I just wanted to bring it out here, you see it like it's not quite getting the spot where so I'd have to like do this and then, you know, wait for the computer to kind of stop and then, you know, move it up a little bit, you know, and then there's your next plant. So anyway, this is pretty cool. I thought I'd show it to you. It can do full mass plantings as well, you know, like this whole space. How would you do that? So it would be basically you just for host, instead of doing the pick a position, you just pick the whole space, and it has to be grouped. And then you just click on that, and then you can do the plants, and then you can do, you know, distribution on how many plants. You know, it's all random, and then you can explode it, and each one will still be grouped, or you know, grouped as a component. So you can move those around and edit it. So anyway, Skatter, very cool. It is a paid plugin. I just paid $135 for it. That is a lifetime, you know, subscription to it. But they do have an annual subscription where you can pay like it's like $70 or $80 per year. So anyway, wanted to show that to you guys because this has actually been really helpful. I know you had one of those models that just had a ton of plants in there. And I think this is a huge, time saver for sure. So hope all is well, and hope this can help you guys. Thanks.